it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Okay, hi everyone, Audrey Bunny here, and we're back for more Nancy Drew. This time, her newest case is called Message in a Haunted Mansion. So we'll start as a senior detective now since we already have the experience. And so without further ado, let's get started.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay, so as of now, we're inside Nancy's room. Let's look around here first before we go outside and talk to people. Okay, as you can see, Chinese dragons. Another dragon. Okay. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. Okay, so this is the Chinese symbol for daughter. I love the music. Okay, there's a tapestry in here. It says, "Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders." Okay, so I'm guessing this is also a clue. I think we're done. Wait, let's look around one last time. This room is so fancy. I love it. I love the style. So I'm guessing we're going to skip the day here in the alarm clock. Sorry if the game is buggy. Okay, let's go outside. Okay, I don't like this eerie music. Let's try and talk to
Hello,
her.
Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Really, huh?
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Valdez.
Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
Wow, she evaded my question. Okay, let's not go in there yet. So noisy, oh my goodness. Okay, it's a dumbwaiter. Let's go to the lobby. What's this? Okay, let's not touch that. It may fall down. Oh my goodness. This house is so old.
It's missing an eye.
Good thing they're doing a renovation. But accidents are happening lately. Okay, pictures. Let's go in here. No? What's that? 4653. I think we'll need that too. Okay. I think this is the guest room. I'm not sure. Let's look around. Okay, there's a book. Subterranean San Francisco. Explore the hidden world that lies beneath the city. Lantern Press. Exploring the labyrinth below. Few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco, and yet a myriad of strange and mysterious sights lie in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years of city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. A good light source, building plans, and hard hat are a must. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year-old history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. Okay, good to know. Any more clues in here? Ew, so many cobwebs. Oh gosh darn it. Is there really a ghost in here? Oh my goodness. Even I don't believe in ghosts. Wait, can I check the fireplace? No. What's that over here? Papers. Maxwell, Aletzger, and Moss? The law offices of Maxwell, San Francisco, California. Dear Sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auctioned property located at 4653 California Lane has been accepted. What does fee simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the properties. What's that? I can't read. It's too small. For the benefit of the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Faithfully yours, G. Metzger, Attorney at Law. Okay. What's this one? American Speak Telephone Company. List of subscribers. Okay. Any more clues in here? No. Okay. Wait. No? Okay, there's a fire extinguisher and I don't know, is that bleach?
It's good to know it's here.
Okay, I think we can take that. Okay, the ghost is gone. Sorry if I'm taking so long. I just love exploring places. Okay, let's go in here. What's this? Nothing. Oh, it's a library. So many books. Can we read some books? What's this? Firebird by Edmund Dulac. Also known as the Firebird, this mythical giant bird occurs in the legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and American Indian. Every 500 years, the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from its ashes. Also known as Phoenix. Okay, what's that? What's this? Tile? Okay. Any more clues in here? Oh, there's someone's laptop. Okay, lessons in chess. The knight, unlike any other piece, has the ability to move on an unfixed path. It leaves one square and arrives at another without going anywhere in between. In effect, it can leap over other pieces to land at its destination. Okay. Good to know, I guess. We can't open the cabinet. Okay. How do I go back? I don't know how to go back. Oh my gosh. What's this? Mahjong? Is that Mahjong? I'm not sure. It looks like Mahjong. Ooh, there's a horse. No clues in here. Okay. No clues in here either. Okay. Oh!
It won't fit.
Okay, so we have to find the two other tiles. Okay, let's go outside and look for more rooms. These pictures are so scary. My goodness. No, I don't want to go back. Wait, I keep on coming back. The controls are so confusing sometimes. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Okay. Is this the only room in here? Okay, there is... I think the owner...
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
A saloon? This place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing
Wow,
you
she's
around,
so talkative.
but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
You're welcome, Rose.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
Okay. Can I ask you something?
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
It's okay, I like my room.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Louis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
She cray-cray.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Okay, before we do the chores that she's told us, let's check out other stuff first. New American Bed and Breakfasts Monthly. Top 10 tips to sell your B&B, a renovation disaster. Okay, theme and design, and the allure of bed and breakfast retreats, catnapping. Okay, so they're planning to make this Victorian house a bed and breakfast place. Schedule: Lois noon to 5 p.m., Charlie 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Abby out from 3 to 6. We have our own Nancy Drew watch over here. Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company, Rose Green, 4653 California Lane. Dear Miss Green, I have amended your fire insurance policy per your instructions. The property located at 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, CA, is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage. The policy lists you as the sole benefactor. We thank you for your patronage. Please feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. Helen O'Leary. HL Cow. So maybe it's the reason why she wants to burn this place down. She wants that Money. What's this? Okay. Yeah, they are renovating, so it's kind of messy in here. No more clues. Okay, let's do the chores. This may take a while.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, it really took me a while, but I'm done.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it.
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long!
Wow. She made us an errand girl. Okay, let's talk to Charlie.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
True.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here, sure.
What do you think caused all these accidents?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
What, really?
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Okay, fine. Ooh, papers. Swanee River. Okay, it's a Chinese symbol again. I think for a river. Not sure. Let's write it down on our handy dandy notebook.
It's stuck.
Oh man, it's stuck. Famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. Okay, so we have minty festival punch and ginger whisper. Great for parties. The other one is a surefire winner on cold snowy nights. Okay. What's this? The San Francisco Observer. Bed and breakfast on the rise. SF's B&B boom. Affordable housing vanishes. Oh.
I should wait until he leaves.
Okay. More papers. California Theater. Scandal. Horror. Outrage. Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much-needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Editor. Wow. So sexist. Okay, I think there are no more clues left for us in here, so let's look around in other rooms.
The rope is cut.
Okay. Let's try talking to Abby. Okay, she's not in there. There's a telephone ringing. Where the heck? Okay. Oh my goodness. There's another ghost, I think. But let's try and call Bess. Wait, I think I typed the wrong number.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
What the heck, Bess?
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy!
They're so cool. Okay, let's try and call Hannah from home.
Drew Residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
What has Rose said about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bed and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
Bye, Hannah. Okay, let's call Emily.
Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Actually, I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
The address is 4653 California Lane. Is that anywhere near there?
No, I think you're in the Heights. The Haight has many Victorians that have been restored, and a lot of them have been converted into bed and breakfasts. You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Dragons of San Francisco sounds exotic. What kind of dragons are you researching?
Chinese dragons. My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay. The dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
So it seems. My room is full of Chinese decorations.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
Oh my goodness.
You're kidding. Why do they call these mansions Victorians?
They're named after Queen Victoria, who pretty much defined high society in the late 1800s. After the gold rush, San Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
The gold rush was in 1849, right?
The big one, yes. There was a huge increase in the city's population, and San Francisco had a reputation for being a lawless frontier town. Lots of people made a quick fortune here and lost it just as fast. Oh dear, am I talking too much? I get so distracted at times I tend to get carried away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Ooh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Do you know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Keep me posted, okay?
Okay, Emily.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Nancy Drew. Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer, and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
Do you believe the house is haunted? Abby seems to think so.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Okay, Lois. Okay. We found a paint scraper. So let's try and do... Oh my goodness, what was that? Okay, as I was saying, let's go do the the chores that Rose has told us to do. So let's try and talk to Abby. No? Okay. She's still not there.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. Let's go and tell Rose that we've already done the chores. Wait a minute. I went the wrong way. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I'm so lost. Oh my gosh! Did you guys see that? Oh god.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
How do you know Louis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Okay, can we talk to Charlie? Okay, he's gone.
It's stuck.
Okay, I found a screwdriver. Can I open this? No? Can I use this? Okay, I can. And I found a key. Oh my goodness. My heart. Okay, I can't read it. I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, the rumors are true. I bought myself a Victorian mansion. It's funny you should mention Abby. She's actually the one who decided to go in on this venture with me. We're still in the process of restoring the place. It's a lot of I don't know, I can't read the word, but also a lot of hard work. It's a lot of fun, okay? But also a lot of hard work. We're beginning to get a little worried that we'll fall behind schedule if we're not careful. There have been many accidents lately that have interfered with our work. After you, what's that? You can after you've what? You can stay in the Chinese room. We've just bought some new furniture for the room. We're just waiting for the wallpaper to dry before we move everything in. With all of the distraction and the schedule, by the time I finish writing this letter, I'm sure we will have completed the renovations altogether. I'll try to get it into the mail before what? Before what? No more. Okay, more letter. Dear Rose, how are you doing? I haven't gotten messages from you in some time. I hope life is treating you well. Last I heard of, you were in the middle of planning some sort of crazy scheme to buy an old Victorian mansion. So what? What? I can't freaking read it. Did you buy it? Now, how can you afford to do something like that? Who did you find as a partner to help lead this plan? Okay, I think this is a letter from her friend, and then the letter that we first read was Rose's reply. Okay, good to know. Any more clues? No? Let's try calling our friends.
This is Bess.
And George.
Hello, you two.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Rose is really lucky. This antique dealer, Louis Chandler, is helping her out, although he doesn't know very much about the house's history.
That makes sense. If the house was built before 1906, most of its records were probably destroyed in the earthquake.
But wouldn't he know at least something about it if he's some kind of expert on old things?
I'm sure he knows a lot about old stuff, just not architecture or houses.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy!
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Nancy.
Abby is very strange. She really is convinced there's a ghost somewhere in the house.
I don't know Abby very well, but I never felt comfortable with her. I can't put my finger on it, but she just seemed, well, I don't know, like she wasn't who she really was, like she was putting on an act.
Do you think Rose should be concerned about Abby?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it in a bad sense. Abby has always been very helpful to Rose, and they've always gotten along very well.
I met Rose's handyman, Charlie. He seems nice.
Rose told me he's a fine young fellow, but a little rough around the edges. I believe she said he's studying history at a community college.
History? Oh, that reminds me. Do you know who Rose bought the house from?
I don't remember the name, but I do remember that a young man had inherited it from some distant relative and had to sell it very quickly to pay the inheritance tax. He accepted Rose's bid even though it was very low.
Did you know Rose has a resident expert on Victorians?
Oh, yes, Rose has mentioned Louis several times. She's really fond of him and is very grateful for his help.
Ooh, are they dating?
Oh? Is there more between them than what I'm seeing?
Oh, no, they're not dating or anything, but I can tell
man.
Rose likes him very much.
I thought they were dating.
I just found a hidden attic. I wonder if it has anything to do with all these accidents.
Perhaps it does. Nancy, keep this a secret until you get to the bottom of these strange events. Don't even tell Rose. The less everyone knows, the more you can investigate without creating suspicion.
I should get back to work. Goodbye.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye. Okay, let's call Emily.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. How's your case coming along?
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No. But I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Call anytime.
Okay, I think the key that we found is for the attic. Let's try opening it. I knew it. Okay, we found another tile. What's this? The mysterious storybook. Okay. I hate staying in here. Ooh. Okay, let's go back. What? Let's try talking to Abby.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare.